How important is it to get angry? Or how important is what we call important? Years ago, I took a flight, and we flew over France towards Eretz Israel. And it was about like local time, it was about 6 o'clock, you can tell this thing, 6 o'clock in the morning. And it was a clear day, you could really see France on the bottom of one of the cities, I don't know exactly what city it was. And I said, if I would zoom down quickly, you hear a city waking up. I could smell the smell of baguettes and fresh coffee being brewed. Some guy is getting up in the morning and is lighting a cigarette. This one is running back home, going to work. Cars are beeping, deliveries. Chaos, balagan towards the day. Chaos, 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 chaos. However, up here at 30,000 feet, it's so quiet. It's so tranquil. And then I was thinking about what happens when we fly to space. Everything looks even smaller and not so important anymore. Imagine you are on a space shuttle or space station looking on Earth. Everything looks so quiet, like nobody's fighting with everyone. Everything looks harmonious down here. And if you go further up, into stellar journeys altogether. And then I was thinking, and I said, all the fights and arguments that we have, the things that we get angry about, that we're so passionate about, this guy cut me off, it's so down to earth, not important. In other words, the further you let gravity pull you down, the more exaggerated things really are. So instead of getting angry, something bothers you to you all in turmoil and this and that, and whether the Jets lost again, or this one happened, or the Mets never made the playoffs, or this guy cut you off, or you broke with this girl or with this guy, it is so not important. As soon as you lift yourself above the earth, above this gravity, it's only important at this level that we're at, the crust that we live in. Even if you go to a big tower, let's say you go to the Frinden Tower, and you look down, and you see the cars are teeny like this, maybe you hear a beep or something like this, but really nothing much. So in order to deal with the stressors of life, you should dwell into this like mindfulness moment and elevate yourself and pull yourself up. Engage in some kind of a meditation that helps you lift yourself up. Maybe you should gaze at a picture of the space shuttle or space station and Earth, and you really see that those things don't really make a difference. It's not that important. And in a way, nothing is important. And therefore there's no need to get aggravated. And emotions, and we all emotional. It's like a Hispanic melodrama. Everything is like dramas. I'm allowed to say it, I'm Hispanic, right? Now, if you, and that's something somebody told me years ago, he said if you get something really bothers you, just stop yourself for 1 second and ask yourself, is this going to bother me? Let's say, I don't know, about 50 years from now, I'm going to be like about 107, but let's say at your age, 50 years from now, is this going to bother you? If it's going to bother you for the next 50 years, or when you're going to be 50 years from now, whatever age you're at, well, I hear you, it's important. And if it's not going to bother you 50 years from now, it's absolutely not worth it to get angry. It's to get angry, to get upset, to get stressful, to get so emotional about most of the things that we get emotional about are absolutely not important. It is a waste of a life. Not only a waste of time, it's a waste of life. So bring yourself above this crust that we're on. Cruise in space. Look down on things from a broader perspective. and you really see that it's not really worth it. So the guy cuts you off. So you missed the red light. It's okay, so there's going to be another red light. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't get stressed out. This didn't happen to you. Don't worry, something else will happen to you. Just keep on going. Don't give up. Don't give up your dreams. If you live without dreams, better off you don't live. Lift yourself up and look at the earth from above and how important this will be in the long run. And if it's not important in the long run, just write it off and move on with your life. Have a good day.